Good morning, Aries, and welcome to your May 2021 love reading. This is Jean Meyer from Inspiring Clarity, and I'm glad you're here today. Today, we're going to do a reading, and we're going to do a pick a deck. So I have Tattoo Tarot. I have my oldest, my White Rider-Waite Love deck. I have my Morgan Greer Most Trusted deck. I have the World Spirit Tarot. I have my oldest Rider-Waite deck. I have the Crystal Tarot. I have the Grand Lux Tarot and Meeting Your Soulmate card. So let's get some cards, and looks like we've got one there ready to go already. I hope everyone is doing today. I hope that this video resonates with you. You decide to like, subscribe, share. If nothing else, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. So let's get our cards so we can do your reading for me. Too many cards there. Perfect. I've been working on these for a couple days now, so sorry if you have to wait to receive your reading. I wanted them to be good. Sometimes, when I read, I'm not always in the best mood. So, it takes a lot of effort sometimes to get all of this done. A lot of dedication, a lot of devotion to making things feel good, being in the right attitude, and being able to interpret the cards the way that you need to hear them. So just one more pile to go, and we'll get started today. So we've got all our cards laid out. I'm going to move them over here so that they're just a little neater and you can see them better. So let's start here. Oh, the Two of Swords. You have a decision to make, and I see this person, if you look, has a blindfold on. Perhaps they don't know what decision to make, or perhaps they don't want to know. But if you see the moon up here, this says that they're comfortable being in the dark with this decision, and that's okay. You don't always have to know all the facts to move forward in a positive direction. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Speaking of movement, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that we're in charge of our own movement, our own thoughts, our own love, and our own life, and we have that choice to embrace it and move it in any direction we want. And our next card is the Six of Cups. Most people in most decks, the Six of Cups is considered the soulmate card. But in this particular card, it shows a connection between two people. And it's possibly a mother and a child. Also, this card has that same crescent moon. Only one card, it's pointing down, and the other card is pointing up. So it says things are moving in that positive direction, whether you know it or feel it or not. So I'm liking that closeness and that connection. Our next card is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is another soulmate card, a connection, a coming together card. And so something is coming together to make things move in this direction, something to guide you. Oh, and here we go. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. So perhaps that's what's coming to you. Maybe that's the blind decision that you're afraid of, is to be open and loving to somebody that you don't even know yet. And we have the moon, and again we have that crescent moon. So look at that. We have three of them on these cards so far, and all of them are pointing in a different direction. Now that's quite interesting to me because it shows that everything moves in full circle. Also, the moon reminds us that we're never in the dark totally. So if you're still unsure about this direction, this card says it's going to take some time before you can open your eyes and discover what it is you need to see. So let's take a look. And our next card is the Eight of Cups. And again, we have that movement. So this is quite interesting because it starts here. It moves here. It changes here. And there it is. All 4 cycles of that moon. So it's saying this is happening. It's coming full circle. It's moving into a direction that is most positive for you. Wow, I don't think I've ever had this card appear so many times before. And our next card is the Four of Pentacles. So somebody's worried. Somebody's got something on their mind and they're holding their money, but they've still got thoughts of it. So perhaps, whatever this worry is, it could include money as well. And that may be the reason for 2. A relationship and a money issue. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh. 2 different decks, the same card, and this is the 5th time. So it shows that it's gone full cycle. And this is quite interesting to me because I don't think I've ever had a reading like this before. But it shows that even when this is happening, when it's coming together, when you feel like running away, when you don't feel like looking, you need to still keep that judgment in mind. And look at this, the 4 of Coins again. Wow, 2 different decks, the same card. It's still that same energy, that fear, that money is important, that if you look, this is a root of a problem. This is a snake. So, the snake is possibly the money issue that you could be looking at. I'm just really blown away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is going to take a while for things to come together. It's going to come full circle, like the wheel says. To be open, to be allowing, to be mindful of what this decision is. Take your time. That's what the moon is saying. Take your time. Let things come to light. And know that you are never alone in your love, in your fears, and in your decisions. You'll always make the right one. So, these 2 4 of Coins, we have the 4s, and that tells us 4 and 4 is 8. Sometimes you just need to walk away. I just wanted to look and let you know I need to reread this card. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. And so I'm saying, if you're confused, if you're worried about it, take your time, get to know that person, and move into this relationship with open eyes, not in the darkness, not wanting to run away. Face it. Face what it is that you feel, because this connection is here. These 2 4s are a sign that possibly 4 people need to be together. It may be you and a child, you and a friend, you and a family member. Um, but it's all coming. And if you just take your time and don't worry about what others think, you'll come out ahead. So I wish you all the best of luck. Love to all.